Yo, what is going on YouTube? How's everybody doing? In the last video, we talked about how to find a winning product in less than 30 minutes, and we found 3 good products that we think have very good potential. So now it's time to go ahead and actually build a theme that's gonna work out for this product. And in order to do that, we obviously need to have some like foundational things set up. So we got to get the collections, the pages and the menus, all those things done beforehand. And that's gonna make the process of building out the theme a lot easier. Now think of this process as just building the skeleton and the structure of your website out. And then we'll go ahead and add the design, and everything is pretty much the meat on the bones. So to start off, we're gonna go ahead and create our pages. To do that, we're gonna hit the online store tab right here. We're gonna go down to pages, and the 3 pages we're gonna need is the About Us page, a Contact Us page, and an order tracking page, which I'll show you how to do towards the end of this video. But right now we can go ahead and create the About Us page. I don't want to waste your guys' time, so what I did was I actually have an About Us page right here already created, but all you have to do is click Add Page and paste in whatever About Us page you have. You can hire somebody off of Fiverr to do this for like $5 and just title it About Us. That's pretty much it. You save that, you have your About Us page. I'm gonna go ahead and create a Contact Us page right before your eyes though. So Contact Us, and you wanna select the template here as Page Contact. You don't even need to put anything in here. So when you save that and you preview this page, this is what it's gonna look like. Just a general Contact Us page. Again, we're just trying to get up and going. Not gonna go too into detail on the nitty-gritty on everything. So we have those pages. Again, the order tracking we'll set up later, but we also need to get some legal pages. So to do that, Shopify actually makes it pretty easy. We're gonna come down into the settings tab. We're gonna go into the legal area, and in here all you have to do is create from template. Go down here to the privacy policy, create from template, and then one more is the terms of service. You got to create from template as well. The shipping policy is not required, so I'll just leave that alone for right now. But now we have 6 total pages done in less than like 2 minutes. I'm telling you, building a website is as easy as building like a Facebook or a social media account profile. It's really that simple, and this is why I love Shopify so much. They make it very easy on you. Now let's talk about the actual theme. There's a couple themes that they're gonna give you to start off with for free. Some of the themes I suggest are Turbo theme, which is a very good paid theme, but it's gonna be a little pricey. Definitely worth the investment, of course. There's another theme called Booster, and that's a very great theme to start off with. It's a little cheaper than the Turbo theme, but it's also still paid. If you're looking to work on a budget, you can still get by with working with a theme like Venture or Debut. They all do the same job. It basically comes down to your preference and your budget starting off. But I want to go and explore some free themes, because one of the free ones that I really like to work with is the Venture theme. Venture is just, it's sleek, it's unique in its own way, and it's cool. It does a nice job of highlighting products, So I'm just gonna go ahead and let's see. We'll go with this one. You can apply that to your theme. It's gonna take a few seconds to add to your store, but once you do that, we're gonna have the option to just customize it. So as you can see, it just added. So we're gonna customize this. Now again, I wanna keep these videos short and to the point. I'm not gonna show you how to go through every single detail on the theme, because we'd be sitting here for hours. And honestly, if you need some more step-by-step guidance, I suggest you click the link around this video anywhere, join my mentorship program, and there you'll have a breakdown of all the requirements that I think you should have for a high converting theme. So you can get conversion rates of up to 4% on your theme, okay? That's a huge deal, being that the industry average is around 1%. But as we're looking at this theme right now, pretty simple and straightforward. We can see some of our products populating here. I'm gonna start off with the header. Now, you remember we got those logos done from Fiverr? So I actually got it done. This is what it looks like. So I changed the site name and the logo and everything to Beanie Baby. I just think it's a little bit more appropriate. And as you can see, this logo is nothing crazy, right? You get that done, $5, but it's gonna add a certain type of touch to your website that's gonna create a certain brand image for your customers when they're visiting. So I'm just gonna select to upload an image. I'm gonna upload that same logo. And as you can see right there, our logo is in there. We're gonna change the colors and everything. You can also reduce the size by playing around with this a little bit. So as you can see, we can do that right there. The menu is something we're gonna have to set up as well. So before we even move on with this, I just wanna go ahead and edit the menu. So we're gonna edit this main menu right here. So check this out. We're gonna go ahead and have a home tab, of course, which is gonna go home. The catalog, we can edit that to just say about us, and we're gonna link that to the about us page. Simple. We have 2 menu items so far. The next thing we wanna do is list our 3 products that we are focusing on selling. So the first product is the ergonomic carrier. So we can go ahead and go shop hip carrier, and then we're gonna paste the link to our product, which is the hip carrier. Actually, I'm gonna change the name to kangaroo carrier. Shop kangaroo carrier. Gonna add another one that's gonna say shop nursery bag. I can't spell. And we're gonna link that to the nursery bag. And then we're gonna go shop diaper bag. Yeah, so those are our 3 main products. We just want to create something real quick, give the shopper very easy access to get to the products. We're going to include those in our menu. Now we also want to include this one other part, which is going to be order tracking. And to do that, you're going to have to download an app from Shopify. So you want to go to Shopify App Store and download this app right here called Tractor by ShopPad. So you visit that, type in that name, and then you'll see that pop up. Once you install it, it's gonna allow you to create a page for your store. And all you have to do is go to tracking page tab when you're in the app, go to preview. But what you're gonna notice is that if your store password page is blocked because you haven't actually paid for the Shopify plan yet, it's not gonna show. So you're gonna have to go around and do a loop pretty much. Basically, you wanna type this same format. So type www.whatever your website name is .com/apps/tractor/track?order. That's really all you need. And you're gonna take that and we're gonna enter that into the link area for the tracking page. Once you do that, make sure you click the link right here and you add that. Now we have a menu set up and that looks great. So the main menu, now we're also gonna configure the footer menu. So I'm gonna come down here and in the footer menu, I'm just gonna again include, we're gonna leave the search tab there, that's useful, but I'm gonna include home and link that to the home page. I'm also gonna include those legal pages that we created. So privacy policy. Or you gotta come down to policies, privacy policy, add, we're gonna go and add the refund policy. Go down to policies, add, we're gonna add one last item, which is gonna be the terms of service. go ahead and add that. So now we have our skeleton basically down pat. We could go ahead and build our theme with ease. Just gonna take a couple seconds to do that now, or a couple minutes, excuse me. So I'm gonna go back into the theme area, which we was in. So now that we're back into the theme area, I wanna just change up the colors a little bit. I'm gonna play around, and again, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm pretty much just gonna breeze through this, and towards the end, you'll get the general concept of what we're trying to build here. And again, I'm not trying to go too into detail on these videos. I wanna keep them short and sweet for YouTube and you guys watching, just to give you the general idea of how I go about building these stores. But if you want a step-by-step tutorial on the best practices and how to optimize your theme, no matter what theme it is, I suggest you do join my training program, okay? 0 to 1K Club. I have a bunch of videos just outlining step-by-step things you have to do to get conversion rates of up to 4%, okay? And you know, I can't make this up. There's a lot of things that I just won't be able to cover here. And out of fairness for my paying students, it wouldn't be right to reveal that information out here. But this is more than enough to get you your first sale. So let's get into it. I'm just gonna cool it here, design this theme, and I'll put this in fast forward. So I'm doing the home page real quick, and I'm realizing that I want to add some images of the product. So I'm gonna go back to the AliExpress center where they had the whole collection of images, just select some of them, and then fill this page up. All right, so I pretty much went and grabbed all these other images, like the lifestyle images from this photos. Like we said before, like these are great photos to put on a product page. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these into the store, and I'll let y'all know what it looks like when it's done. Now remember guys, I'm really focusing on this one product because it's pretty much the best margin. It has the best photos and everything, and we're gonna use that other product to kind of draw them into the store, and then they'll be able to see this. But at the same time, we'll offer other products as upsells and whatnot. So don't be worried just because we're focusing on one product. All right, so what I did there was I seen that these images that I kept saving was different sizes. They don't look too well with these with the layout, so I just cropped them with my photo editor to make them all a same size so that it's all uniform. And as you can see, it looks a lot better like this. I'll just add the description of what I'm trying to highlight about the product right here, and that's it. Let's just keep chopping through this. All right, guys, so I pretty much done with the home page. I just added a bunch of just dope stuff. Now we're gonna focus on the theme actual settings. So if you go to the right side, you'll be able to configure the colors of the website. And this plays a big role, honestly. The typography, that can make the biggest difference. As you can see, this looks a lot different. And I'm probably just gonna play around with that. So again, let's go ahead and play around with that, and I'll show you how the final product when we're done. Another really important part that people sleep on is the checkout. So you want to make sure you have a logo in your checkout area. So go ahead and put that in there so there can be some consistency as your customers go through their shopping experience. All right, people. I mean, it looks like we're all done here as of right now. Of course, there's other improvements to be made in the future, but we want to get up and running as fast as possible. Check this theme out, guys. So as you noticed, I am optimizing this in mobile view. That's all I care about. 99% of my traffic is going to be coming through mobile view. If we go down through this one product page, we're highlighting this main product, okay? Everything about this store speaks to this Beanie Baby hip carrier for moms. So we want to just highlight every single feature we can about this product. Nice clean text we got over here. As we scroll down, we're just adding other images that we got from the supplier, which is why in the product research phase, I highly recommend getting pictures with high quality images, because it's gonna make your website and your branding that much better. Let the product sell itself, okay? You just gotta match up the audience with the right product, but let the product and let the supplier do all the marketing, the real marketing for you, okay? You're just the Facebook ads guy. So that's how you support, or female, but that's how, this is how I go about building these themes, okay? And it's a very simple and straightforward theme. I have some, there's some other themes that I might work with. Settings tab will get really in depth. You know, you can customize a lot of things as you go, but just keep in mind to keep this simple. As we go to the product page, if I go to the product page right now, this is pretty much what the product page looks like. Again, I'm gonna go ahead, before we actually run the ads, I'm gonna add a compelling description over here for this product, and that'll start to fill up the product pages more. But as you can see, the navigation, all of that, about us, shop kangaroo carrier, this font doesn't really look too good here, so I might go back and change it, you know? So, you know, there's always things to update. It's up to your liking, and I hope that this gives you a clear understanding of how these one product stores are being built nowadays, how to build a store in general. And basically, after you have this set up, this should build up all the confidence that you need to go ahead and put this in front of the market and get some people to start buying and shopping with us. So yeah, a final thing I do want to cover is the footer. You want to keep these colors plain and neutral, okay? This doesn't have to be purple. As you can see, the theme I'm going with is purple, but this doesn't have to be that, okay? You can just make it very simple and plain. Add another menu, give people an opportunity to shop your products again. You might even want to add some more text down here that says why buy from us, and pretty much sell on your store, okay? Sell the idea of why people should shop with you and not Amazon, okay? Because that's what they're thinking in the back of their mind. You're competing with Amazon. So in the next video, I'm gonna cover just setting up the Facebook ad account, the Facebook pages and things like that, so we can finally get to marketing this product. And then, you know, it's off to the races from there on. So I hope you really enjoyed this. It might have been a little long. A quick tip, if you want to actually watch this in slow-mo, you can change the speed on YouTube to like 0.5, and it will slow it down by half, so you can actually see the steps I was taking. But I wanted to make it just straightforward, and you know, I like how it came out. I'm really excited about this. I can't even complain. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And if you are interested in joining my course and my mentoring program, the link will be around somewhere, or, you know, in the description. Make sure you join that. It'll give you access to all of my step-by-step tutorials and content. That's gonna basically take you from zero to doing thousands of dollars a day within the next 30 days. But with that being said, man, let's close out this video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks a lot. Share this video, like, comment, subscribe if you got some value out of this. See ya. Peace.